Hello viewers, Pal Pochol laga salam janai di ase. Ami listen line chun aro apnian sai ase Nltv News now. Itia headlines. Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958 Nagaland te thaka opor ekta consultative meeting party bole ase April 4 meeting to 10 baji Rhododendron Hall Central Police Officers Mess Chumukidimate hobo Nagaland te AFSPA lagat takat komti kuribole center pra fesla law opor jaga kunba do ithiabi disturbed areas hobo koikena janai dise 6 mohina nimite Ido opor Ministry of Home Affairs pra press statement te June jaga khan ase ido nam ulai dishe Rising People's Party pra Constitution te Article 10 Clause 1 hisab District Rising Youth laga notun executives chunishe Dimapur Chumukirima aro Newland Districts laga President to Engineer Hutoka Kiho chunishe aro Pek District karone President to Kulo Poi Vadio chunishe Nagaland State Level Science Exhibition Kohimate Lua Opor Kisangwala Longcomer Bridges Academy Mukoktong pra exhibition sitishe Tulung Kimusu Akam Imlong School Twensang pra second position paishe aro Neo Lomkonyak Model School Mon pra third position paishe Chelsea Lobo Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958 Nagaland te thaka opor ekta consultative meeting patibole ase April 4 meeting to 10 bajite Rhododendron Hall Central Police Officers Mess Chumukitimate hobo Pradesh laga Chief Minister Nipirio aro tai logote alak ministers advisors Chief Secretary DGP aro senior officials kan sob itu meeting de shabil hobole ase itu opor Home Commissioner Abhijit Sinha pra kishim council aro organizations pra duita representatives itu meeting te ahibi koikena binti koise Yes viewers apnan ke itu khobor aro ekbar janai dibuli mon ase itu AFSPA to hatai di ase koikna janai dia oporte consultative meeting ekta April 4 te rakhibole ase koikna janai di kina ase Nagaland te to itu consultative meeting te kunba tan itu councils aro organizations kan ke mathikena ase aro itu alak organizations kan na presentation thakibole mathikena ase itu consultative meeting oporte AFSPA to bhal pradan discuss kuribo because we all know that AFSPA to Nagaland pura hatai dia nai aro itu oporte hi tan itu exclusively discuss kuribo and I believe itu government pra latest development itu tinta states Nagaland Manipur Assam tan itu jagande AFSPA hatai dia se kwa laga khobor khan kinga hobo itu khan to discuss kuribole ase aro also adding that to the representatives ekta organizational body ba hikena itu meeting te shamil hobole janai dikena ase Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958 Nagaland te thaka opor ekta consultative meeting patibole ase April 4 meeting to 10 baji Rhododendron Hall Central Office Bearers Mess Chumukinimate hobole thakise aro itu khobor logot aro ekta janai dibli mon ase Central Sarkar pra North East laga tinta states Assam Manipur aro Nagaland te AFSPA under disturbed areas to komti kurble fesla loise kintu Nagaland laga jaga khan kunba to ithiabi AFSPA laga under te disturbed area koikena thakibo aro itu 6 মহিনা তাক থাকিব কৈ কিনা জানাই দিছে সব নাগালেণ্ড লাগা জাগা খান তো ডিস্টার্ব নহলিবি কোনবা জাগা খান আছে আৰু ইটো ওপৰ মিনিষ্ট্ৰি অফ হোম এফেয়াৰ্স প্ৰা যোন ডিস্টার্ব এৰিয়াস হ'ব ইটো ওপৰ প্ৰেছ ষ্টেটমেন্টে জানাইছে জাগা খান তো ডিমাপুৰ নিউল্যান্ড চুমকিডিমা মন কিফ্ৰে নকলাক পেক পেৰেন আৰু জিনেপদ ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টস খান আছে আৰু ইটো লাগা জুৰিসডিকশন তে আয়া এৰিয়াস খান নম্বৰ 1 তে আছে কুজামা কোহিমা নৰ্থ কোহিমা সাউথ জিবজা আৰু কেজৰচা পুলিচ ষ্টেচন কোহিমা ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টে নম্বৰ 2 তে থাকিব মাংকুলম্বা মককচং 1 লংটু তুলি লংচম আৰু আনাকি সি পুলিচ ষ্টেচন মককচং ডিস্ট্ৰিক্ট প্ৰা নম্বৰ 3 তাতে দেখি পাই আছে ইয়াংলং পুলিচ ষ্টেচন লংলেং ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টে আৰু নম্বৰ 4 দাৱালাতে মান দেখি আছে বান্দাৰী চাম্পাং ৰালাং আৰু সুংৰু পুলিচ ষ্টেচন ওকা ডিস্ট্ৰিক্টস প্ৰা তো ইটো জাগা খান তো disturbed areas under section 3 of Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958 with effect from 1st April 2022 janai dishe idu disturbed areas ase koi kinahi thakibo judi sarkar pra withdraw kuribole faisla lua nai koile মান ইটো খবৰ ওপৰতে মান ইতিয়া ফোন তে প্ৰা মান লগা ৰিপৰ্টাৰ লৰিনী লগত বাতচিত কৰিব আৰু ইটো ওপৰতে কি খান খবৰ আহিছে আৰু কি হ'বলে আছে ইটো ভাল ব্ৰা ডিসকাস কৰি লব So yes, Lorini, are you with me? Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yes, Lorini, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Lorini, to mui yati bohikina I was just reading about Nagaland te AFSPA do fully withdraw kuranai koikina. And also man dikhi pai ase that mui itia jaka laga naam khan janai dikina ahishe. To yate Murung Express prabi ajitan paper te tan koikina ase that fully withdrawn from Tuensang, Shamator and Siminio. Hulibi partially withdrawn in Kohima, Woka, Mon and Longleng koikina ase. To itu laga khobor opor de ki latest update ase ekbar mon la viewers ke janai TV.
Yes, asan apne humiyaz gole do AFSPA laga I mean 1958 at the Armed Forces Special Power Act to agge 1958 pra I mean enaga koina kuman torture gunaise man repeal kurule naga man try kurase and the ultimate incident that happened was last December voting village there na hoigina public handi they the handi stop mano ekta juk kurigina repeal AFSPA kurina eman demand kurigina and public ekla nuigina special session assembly bravi Nagaland Legislative Assembly bravi in the month of December last year special session bi loina pass kurigina government of India ke pathaise repeal AFSPA from Nagaland ena kurigina jai thaga dente response nahigina hobo kurina mihan naga manukan sab Nagaland rado dukhi thagya dente aro instead of repealing reduce kuriwo in some portion of the Nagaland state province not only Nagaland and neighboring states also so enaga hoina hado ishile to amekan manukan do hoi totally AFSPA ke repeal kuriwo kona demand koi thaka to kali announce as home minister bra Amit Shah reduce kuriwo kwa to in different section of the people they are like this is a mockery they take it as a mockery because they have been demanding to repeal but instead reduce kuriase and as per sources from other news platforms hisab to bole to Mon district of which last incident among the more incident we shared but Mon district is not counted in the first phase to reduce AFSPA reduce kulita handi nai so for Nagaland government bra one point we have to notice that Nagaland government bra bordering international kan hoishikule to it is because that has to be discussed with the other countries so it is whether it hando tahandi bujibo holibi international border naha khando hoishikule to hande bra repeal privi naga demand every time every session they take it is tahan repeal kuriwi gona government of India ki likhe even CM has also said that Chief Minister Nltv has also said highlight kudishe holibi itya tak to idu repeal na korna thagya do aro international border din hoigina as per the announcement ahigina itya home affairs wa tahan list aha could reduce ayana sayada it's not only in the international border but in the state border also that has not been AFSPA to olai dia na remove kuri dia na tadira. So out of 15 district, only 7 district there, but not 7 district worshipfully. Like in Woka district, it has been removed Krisha, but some police stations which are bordering Assam again, those are not removed. So what we see here is that though the government of India has given a notification to remove AFSPA from certain police stations, certain districts, but those districts which are the police stations which are bordering different states like Assam, for example, under Woka police station, there are some 4 police stations which are not removed. Government rather demand from the international border that will be understood, that will be accepted, but Government of India order not only international but state bordering areas police station so the state government has called for a consultative meeting on 4th of April. The 4th of April, all the HOHOs, all the councils, apex councils, and tribal councils, the apex bodies, and senior leaders, and sub-stakeholder, there will be a consultative meeting on 4th of April from Chumukidima at Rhododendron Hall. And I will discuss because the demand for repeal of AFSPA was not only, it's from the state of Nagaland, but bordering international, they understand, but bordering states can't be they demanded that. Instead, in only 7 districts, they Kumba police stations can get removed, and 8 districts
yes, apni bra kwa laga khobor khan. Yes, obviously I heard that 7 districts pra 15 police stations stay removed kori dishe. Well, with that we come to know that Nagaland fully do disturbed AFSPA to hatai dia nai, and also many organizations have named the act as a draconian law and fully condemned kurikina ahishe. So I also want to know, Assam and Manipur, do you have any update about Assam and Manipur where Nagaland partially reduced kuridia se nanga so now koborto. So Nagaland, I mean Assam and Manipur to be fully reduced kuridia na kinaga say too.
Assam as per our Minister for Transport, Mr. Payawong Konya, in other news platform, in the sources, what we have seen is that this is the first phase of reducing AFSPA control from different districts, different states. So most probably even in Manipur or Assam, because comparing to Nagaland, they are much bigger areas. So first phase Nagaland only 15 police stations and 7 districts. Most probably even in Assam and Manipur, most probably will be the same. And in fact, the other remaining districts and the police stations falling under even those districts where they have given a notification that AFSPA is removed, but from today onwards, the disturbed area has been again extended for another 6 months. Actually, January the 6 months tahan extend which was supposed to the 3 months. 3 months January announcement is up brother, but again another addition of 3 months because starting from today 1st April 6 months our disturbed area declare kuridisha.
One Janipaya say that one Nagalante itu kunba districts like I have mentioned and you have also mentioned itu jaga kante aro 6 months to extend kuridishe. So itu last year I remember 30th December 2021 te declare kurishe AFSPA to aro Nagalante 6 moina halidia se koikina, and with that itya kunba jaga kan like the MHA Ministry of Home Affairs have mentioned itu kunba jaga kante hatai dishe koikina, and also kunba kunuba de aro itiadak ase Nagaland police stations kunuba jaka khante so itu jaka khante September tak extend kuri dishe so Loreni don't you think that itu kunuba jaka de halli dishe kunuba jaka de remove kuri de ase so itu the ekta politicized kura laga type ekta nohoy because we all know that general election states kan alak te India lagate ahi ase elections kan ahi she kunuba de to don't you think politicized Korea say or maybe as a certain move because they know that Nagaland to be general assembly elections ahi ase so what do you think and kinaka say ase apni babe itu partially reduce Korea AFSPA do
2022 is a election year for Nagaland because beginning of next year, 2023, Nagaland general election will be held. Ina kuina AFSPA repeal previ kuina do this exam qualified. But from before, but government of India has did not give any response. In fact, they have been extending Nagaland, the whole of Nagaland as dispute area. So, Mohan, Naga responses. Tahana responses sign sabte do shigle sale do ete do on the verge of election de was electioneering sab jaase de do now by now koi jaase groundwork kan do so seeing the reaction now only from the government of India we can also say that yes this has something to do with politicizing to be in one way. Hello.
Lauren, acha, and also I want to know regarding this consultative meeting that Nagaland government has conveyed on April 4. It opote kiki hobole se and also like the government of Nagaland has issued an information that Home Department can itu isapte tan itu in meeting to thakibole ase na koigina. So do you have any updates on this?
Yeah, Home Commissioner rather the notification already issued to have the meeting, but the agendas have not been discussed yet or not been out. It has been kept silent as of now. But we have to know one thing. We have to note that Nagaland, the government as a facilitator, also has been demanding for early solution before the election. All this time, every time election, election for solution. The slogan cannot take on with the same slogan again. So, Nagaland government as a facilitator and all the stakeholders has been asking for early solution also at the same time. And at the same time, repeal AFSPA demand the Tagishe, but only few section of the state has been removed. So most probably the consultative meeting is on that early solution and regarding the other districts and other police stations which are not bordering internationally. Agenda. Most probably those are to be will be taken up, and maybe there might be some other agendas also. But most probably these are the two issues that has been the one that priority in so most probably this will be the issue on during the consultative meeting where all the stakeholders, the government will be there.
Do we have any reactions from Nagaland Laga citizens, no different bodies and organizations since apni Kohimate ase and also to AFSPA partially reduced cry? It's a big news, right? So do we have any reactions?
Like from different groups, there have been a reaction on the where like instead of removing the whole AFSPA from the whole state of Nagaland, police station, people has a lot of mixed reaction. Some are maybe in the second phase there will be more of the areas where the armed forces will be removed. Another expectation there, and those who have been, tirelessly voicing out to repeal AFSPA from the state has been commanding like this is a mockery to the state of Nagaland. The government of India is mocking the state of Nagaland. Reaction to alag kulina ase, but yes, we are hopeful that during the consultative meeting that which is going to be held on 4th April. there will be some positive and strong resolution that will be passed.
Lorraine, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming in with me and discussing with me on AFSPA, because we all know that AFSPA is a big issue in Nagaland and the remaining states of Northeast. And also, thank you so much. Apni laga valuable time. Ani dikina apni laga information san sopra mui aroman la janda khan ke discuss korani mite. Rising People's Party laga Rising Youth Wing pra notun members tunishiters de din. Party laga Constitution te Article 10 Clause 1 hisab aro party president laga consultation loikina Rising Youth laga president Jokoi Chuzo pra mon digina kam kura party workers kanke Rising Youth laga office bearers banaishe. Press release ulaidia hisab Rising Youth pra Dimapur Chumukitima aro Newland districts te presidento engineer Hutoka Kiho chunishe. General Secretary Kiringu no hobo aro Treasurer Daniel Su hobo. Rising Youth pra Arobi Peg District Karone President Poste Kulopoyo Vadio Chunishe, Vice President Nukoyi Shijo hobo, General Secretary Koba Lohe, Secretary Huto Chuzo, Joint Secretary Shahizo Chizo, aro Treasurer to Nikozo Kero Banaishe. Rising Youth pra President Notun Bana members kanke mon dikina kam kurijabole janaishe. Nagamese Public Organization pra indefinite band matikena takato organization laga governing body aro frontal organizations milikena 31st March 2022 te fesla loise band ke olop din karone hatai dibole. Indefinite band ke 31st March 2022 12 PM pra hatai dishe. Sapopra band hatai dia laga karan khan bi press release de janaishe. Band hatai dia laga pehela garanto Tenimi People's Organization pra Manipur Sarkar ke police forces ke zolta pra wapas mathilo bole ultimatum dishe aro sapo ke bi ban thata bole 31st March 2022 te Nagaland poste anurat kurapra ase koise. Dusra wala karanto Angami Public Organization pra sapo ke binti kurise ban ke hata bole kile mane APO khan April 8 2022 te 58 years golden jubilee manabole ase. Sapo pra janaise indefinite ban thatai dia to olop homoy karone hi hobo aro judi Manipur Sarkar pra DPO pra 29th March 2022 te dikena thakia ultimatum hisab kura nai koile sapo pra kadam uthabo aro utulaga zimidari Manipur Sarkar hobo koise. Nagaland State Disaster Management Authority pra janta khan ahaja aro tourist khan nimite COVID-19 restrictions khan hatai dishe Thursday din. NSDMA janaise state te COVID positivity rate to 2% niche thaki ase jua ek moina pra. NSDMA janaise March 31 tak Nagaland te COVID active cases to 15 hi ase. Desh te COVID halat to bal hui jani mite Indian Sarkar pra chuli taka restrictions khan sob hata bole states khan ke hukum dishe. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare pra capacity restrictions kan sob hatai kena 5-fold strategy test track treat vaccination aro adherence opor dhyan dibi koise. Tourist kan nimite COVID restrictions lagai kena thaka sob April 1 pra hatai ase koi kena NSDMA janaise. Janda kan ke face mask chula bole hath dulai thaki bole sanitizer chula bole aro social distance kan chula bi koi kena janaise. 12 sal opor bacha kan ke bi vaccinations lobi koi kena janaise. Hockey Sports Academy Khelo India Center laga pitorde Thursday din Loyola Higher Secondary School Jakama Kohimate inaugurate kurishe. Youth Resources aro Sports laga advisor Engineer Zale Nikepra inaugurate kurishe. Nikepra Loyola Higher Secondary School ke hockey pioneer hua pra dhanyabad dishe. Nike Koshe Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports pra idu scheme district level te June 29, 2020 te launch kurishe. Idu laga scheme maksad to desh te sport culture anikena sport te age jabo nimite ase. Industries and Commerce laga Director Hokishe Asumi laga farewell program loishe Thursday din Conference Hall Directorate of Industries and Commerce Kohimate. Asumi pra isor ke gao bhal dia nimite dhanyabad dishe. Aro department laga staff khan ke takhan laga modut aro moram nimite dhanyabad dishe. Asumi to 35 years nimite department te kam kurishe. Tai December 7, 1990 te functional manager huikena department te ahishe. Aro October 22, 2019 te director huikena Friday din retire hoishe. Kotpa Flying Squad pra March 30 te educational institutions kan laga osorte thaka ekta topeko red ayojan kurishe. Idu homoy 13 defaulters khan ke durishe aro saman seize kurishe. Idu dukan malik khan ke 200 fine loishe. Team to same te ineka reds kan kuribo aro Kotpa Act laga khilaf ja khan ke kanun hisab saza dibo koshe. Mukokchong laga Deputy Commissioner Limawapang Chamir laga farewell program ekta thakishe March 30 te DC's bungalow Mukokchong te. Chamir pra top legislators, officers, kishim departments laga staff, civil societies aro Mukokchong laga manukhan ke dhanyabad dishe hotai itai ke modot kure kena ahya nimite. Idu opor nutun DC Shashank Pratap Singh pra Chamir ke tai laga support aro guidance nimite dhanyabad dishe. Chamir to November 2019 te DC Mukokchong laga responsibility loi kena ahishe. Nagaland State Level Science Exhibition to Thursday din loishe Kohimate. Exhibition to Kisangwala Longkamar British Academy Mukokchong pra jitishe. Tulunti Ki Musu Akam Imlong School to Ensang pra second position paishe. Aro New Lam Konyak Model School Mon pra third position paishe. Exhibition to Directorate of School Education pra Samagra Shiksha logot milikena ayojan kurishe. Director School Education Wongtungo Tsupoi pra Kotakwa Homoy janaishe. Science to otai din July. Itu nimite exhibitions khan ekbarhin nohoy kena hotai Juli thakibole lage. Tsupoi aro koishe Eastern Fale pra students bishi komti participate kurato monduk laga kota ase. Director bra koishe students khan science stream chunato exam te marks hisab kure. Aro itu sahi tarika nohoy. Sop milai kena 11 districts pra 11 students science exhibition te hissa loishe. Panel of judges kanto Deputy Director Emily Patton, Assistant Professor Kohima Science College Jotsama Dr. Rokoviko aro Postgraduate Teacher RGHSS Kohima Limawapang Kichu Takishe. To viewers, ami itia olop homoy nimite break lobo aro itu wapas ho pichete aro aigna news to janai dibo.
New YY Dynamite Instant Noodles. It's extra spicy. Taste that will blow your mind.
ऊपर लगा टेंग चिदा भी हुई ना?
Hoy, sir.
फल बड़ा टेंग तो मिला भी दे.